Investing in the education of the youth is an investment for the nation. One of the country's largest conglomerates paves the way towards this bright future by giving scholarship grants to deserving Filipino students. I'm Pinky Webb, and this is Business Matters, where doing good is good business. Education is known as the great equalizer, as it opens doors to limitless possibilities, even to those who have less in life. "22-year-old Faye Ann Navarro is among those who were fortunate enough to reap the benefits of having a higher education. Having a degree in accountancy, Faye is able to help her family with their finances, working as an accountant for a construction company in Pampanga. But looking back, Faye knew that her hopes of finishing school was just a pipe dream, with poverty being the biggest obstacle blocking her way.
Noon po, mahirap lang po kami. May mga utang po kami. Kasi po kailangan pong i-sustain para sa pag-aaral namin at pangkain po namin. Unang-una po, 3 po kaming sabay-sabay na nag-aaral. Pangalawa po, ang income lang po namin noon kasi farmer po yung tatay ko. Bali, hindi po laging may pera po sa amin. Kapag ani lang po, doon lang po kami nagkakaroon ng pera. Tapos ang nanay ko po namamasukan.
Living his whole life impoverished, Faye's father, Anastasio, who is a rice and corn farmer, like his kin before him, made their situation his motivation to work doubly hard so that his 3 children won't experience the back-breaking labor of his trade. Even working part-time in construction just to provide better for his family.
Ang pangarap ko sa mga anak ko talaga, dapat makatapos sila kasi ako hindi ako nakatapos. Mahirap yung pera, mahirap talaga yung trabaho. Tiis-tiis, gano'n lang ang pagpapalaki ng anak. Kasi ayaw kong danasin nila yung hindi ka nakapag-aral, wala kang trabaho, subukin lang palagi.
Like her husband, Rosario Navarro didn't receive any formal education growing up and was forced to face the harsh realities of life early on. But despite the great handicap, Rosario made up for it with grit and determination. Constantly looking for side jobs to contribute to her children's school funds while juggling with her duties at home as a housewife.
Sobrang hirap po, pero kung tutusin, sa akin okay lang kasi anak ko sila, gagawin ko ang lahat para mataguyod sila kahit anong trabaho. Para alam ko kasi sa pag-aaral nila, ayokong danasin yung sa amin ng tatay niya, hindi kami nakapagtapos. Iba yung buhay ng nakapagtapos kaysa sa hindi nakapagtapos.
Agriculture remains an important sector in our developing economy. Yet a farmer's life is one filled with struggles, often associated with extreme poverty. But even with a sad romanticization of this once noble profession, Faye remains proud of her parents' livelihood.
Sa pagiging farmer po yun, wala nang po nagja-judge sa kanya. Kasi sobrang sipag po ng magulang ko. Lahat po ng trabaho, aside po sa pagiging farmer niya, nag-construction worker din po siya. Tapos ang nanay ko po namamasukan, nagbe-business din. Sobrang sipag po ng magulang ko.
But Faye is a realist. Even with her aspirations, she knew that with the cards life dealt to her family, her dreams will remain nothing more but dreams.
Nung high school po talaga ako, doon po kami talaga sobrang naghirap kasi dalawa po kami high school na magkasabay noon. Tapos mga projects po, mga allowance na malalaki. na sa school na kailangan. Sunod-sunod po yung mga gastusin namin sa bahay. So naisip ko, paano po kaya magka-college noon?
Never want to give up, Faye's resolve remained firm. Even if she won't get the chance to step into college, she promised herself that she will find ways to support her parents and siblings.
Mahirap yung walang pinag-aralan, kaya ginusto ko po talaga makapag-aral. Kung hindi man po ako makapaghanap ng scholarship ko nung high school po ako, ang balak ko po talaga gawin, makapaghanap po ng part-time job. Pero talaga itutuloy ko po yung pag-aaral ko.
But fate had a different plan for Faye, an opportunity that will change the course of her life forever.
May friend po yung nanay ko na nagpakita ng newspaper po na nandun po yung SM Foundation na naghahanap ng SM Scholar. And then binasa ko po yung mga requirements and then pasok naman po ako. So nagbaka sakali po akong pumunta sa SM Pampanga noon.
Times of crises brings out the best out of people, working together toward a common goal of uplifting the lives of those who are in need. Years of invaluable legacy and over 2 decades of fostering the Filipino youth's education and well-being, this is how one of the country's largest conglomerate gives back to society by providing scholarship grants to deserving Filipino students.
The SM College Scholarship Program started in 1993 with the vision of our founder, Tatang Mr. Henry C. Sr., to enable economically challenged students to finish their college degrees, which in turn will enable them to change the economic status of their families. As we all know, Tatang was not able to finish his college degree due to poverty. He had to work very hard at a very early age in order to sustain himself.
The education program is composed of 2 social group pillars, the school building program and the scholarship program. To date, more than 100 school buildings in grassroots communities were established nationwide, and over 7,600 scholars have graduated vocational and college education.
The application for the College Scholarship Program is now online. They can check the website of SM Foundation, and it is open to the following: all grade 12 graduates from public or private schools in the areas covered. Applicants from private schools must have a DepEd voucher and must be grade 10 finishers from public high schools. They must also have a general weighted average of at least 88%, equivalent to grade 12 during their first semester. And they must have a total household income of at most 150,000 per year.
Through the years, the company prides itself in seeing the way their beneficiaries have turned their life around for the better, which was exactly what happened to Ray, who now holds a high position in a multinational oil and gas company.
Nanggaling ako sa isang simpleng pamilya. Yung nanay ko, mayroon kaming maliit na tindahan sa bahay namin. Tapos yung tatay ko ay tumutulong sa hardware store na uncle ko. Nung high school ako, talagang gusto ko maging scholar. Kasi hindi man sabihin ng mga magulang ko, alam ko mahirap sa buhay.
It was by chance that Ray saw a poster about the call for applications, a blessing that led him towards the realization of his goals.
Gusto ko kasi mag-aral sa UP. Nung panahon na yon, ang tuition sa UP, 300 pesos per unit. Yung buong tuition ko, binabayaran ng SM Foundation. Yung stipend na natatanggap namin, malaking tulong yun para sa baon ko. Expenses sa eskwelahan, lalo na yung mga libro kasi mahal ang libro ng accounting eh.
He graduated cum laude and earned himself his license as a certified public accountant. Just like Ray, Faye also took a leap of faith and applied for the same scholarship grant.
4th year high school po ako. Naghahanap na po talaga ako ng mga scholarship. Kami po ng nanay ko kasi po di po namin afford na makapag-college ako. May friend po yung nanay ko na nagpakita ng newspaper po na nandun po yung SM Foundation na naghahanap ng SM Scholar.
She immediately submitted all the requirements for an exam and an interview, which eventually qualified her for a full grant.
Sobrang saya ko po nun kasi parang nawala po yung malaking problema para sa amin. Nun yung sinabi lang po, walang bababa ng grade na line of 7 po, ganun. Tapos po, 2.5 po yung G1 namin nun.
Faye became a dean's lister on her first 2 years in college and was entitled for a tuition refund, which she handed over to her parents to be spent on house repairs. The foundation currently maintains around 1,000 scholars enrolled in over 100 colleges and universities nationwide with full tuition and miscellaneous coverage.
Meron din silang monthly allowance and opportunities to work in the SM stores during their Christmas and summer breaks. The scholars also receive enrichment and engagement activities throughout their stay in the program, such as general assemblies, recollections, and other social-cultural activities, which are all learning-based and fun-filled.
The program covers various fields of study: computer science, information technology, engineering, education, accountancy, and financial management. Upon graduation, the scholars receive job offers from the different companies under the corporate umbrella without any strings attached.
Lagi ko nga sinasabi sa mga kaibigan ko, pati na rin sa mga katrabaho ko ngayon sa kumpanya, no, na ang aking college education ay utang ko sa SM Foundation.
Likewise, Faye is now an accountant and able to help her family survive despite the hardships brought about by the pandemic.
Sobrang laking blessing po ng SM Foundation kasi yung buong college ko po, wala po akong binayaran. Kung hindi po ako natanggap bilang SM Scholar, hindi ko po alam kung makakapagtapos po ba ako ng college.
Investing in the education of the youth holds the same value as investing in the future of the nation. A deeply ingrained principle that guides this foundation in carrying out its mission.
For SM, the scholarship program is a way of providing our countrymen with a fighting chance against poverty. We see this social good program as a vehicle that will empower the youth, especially those who are economically challenged, to rise above their circumstances and lay the grounds for a better future for themselves and their families.